Groovy. Welcome to the Dope Show or the Goat Show with Dopey. Um, I just thought I'd do a YouTube video. I don't want to do it on this laptop because this camera sucks. It's like not high definition, but I think this is the only thing. I just wanted to do some news about my report. I've been in Omaha for about a month now, yeah, and you know, blah blah blah. I left Clinton, Iowa for a while. I do plan on actually visiting in the fall, That's probably going to happen. I don't have many Facebook friends anymore. I edited my list. I'm trying to retire, I guess. Not completely, but at least stay sober and stay away from crime. Yeah, so I am retiring from all that. I'm trying to do a different type of lifestyle. I came across my 30 days of sobriety, no cigarettes either. I've been surviving off of Maxwell coffee. I've been pretty lazy lately. I'm working on some shit, man. I'm writing out some stuff. I'm writing some lyrics. I want to tell people the movie that I'm working on writing is a script for Twisted Metal. I'm a fan of Twisted Metal. I went and saw the new Mortal Kombat. It wasn't bad, man. It was a good movie, but it was a horrible Mortal Kombat line, or story. It was a horrible Mortal Kombat story, And some of the characters I don't think should have been in there, like number one, Reiko. He was only in one Mortal Kombat that I remember and know of was Mortal Kombat 4. Why bring him in? It doesn't even matter. I was happy with Cabal. I was upset with the Reptile scene where they didn't do Reptile justice. I want to get my fucking cow decapitation flag in there. I got a bunch of killer shit merch coming and flags right now. I'm pretty much grounded, I hang out in this room all day, surfing the net, and I realize I'm kind of wasting my time, not so motivated. I'm like 20 pages in with my lyrics, and I got so many motherfucking lyrics, dude. It is a book. I have a book of lyrics, without a doubt. I'm sure I'll probably have like 300 pages typed up on Google Documents on what I'm doing. And I'm also going to start typing my shit down, the ideas that I got for Twisted Metal. I hope to do it justice. I think fans should write for movies and stick with the storyline because Hollywood and the makers seem to screw every fucking thing up. I barely like any movies that come out. I'm trying to think of the last movie I really liked recently that I've seen that was justice, and I was impressed with it, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was one of the best movies I've seen in years. They ruin everything now. Everything's ruined. It's terrible what Hollywood's coming out with. I'm not satisfied. I didn't really like the new Conjuring, and I'm sure the next Conjuring is going to suck. The devil made me do it, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I think it might have been Mother. It was Mother, I think. And I seen that in county jail about a year ago. And I can barely remember it, but what I've seen of the movie Mother, I was pretty impressed with that. And it has J Law in it, who's a sexy ass bitch dog, like straight up. Fucking, I'm on a low status profile on Facebook world. I got like 62 friends. I keep getting less and less people because, if you don't associate with me, talk to me. I want nothing to do with you, man. It ain't nothing personal. It's just that it's a waste of time seeing someone else's shit. People who don't like my posts. If I don't like your posts, it's just like whatever. I'm not a friend collector, man. I'm trying to be as private as possible. Because, in Clinton, man, where I'm from, I've always been opened up to telling you about my drug usage. I've always admitted about my IV use, or my needle use. I'm a junkie. That's what I'm really, really trying to retire from, is a goddamn needle. I've always been on the Dope Show with Dopey. There's always been a battle on me with this needle shit. And I had to move and get away from it because that's my life. That's all I've known since I was like 16 is drugs, addiction, my friends, and it's destroyed some of my friendships. And I love those people no matter what. No matter what, man, I want to tell certain people, like, they say you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. And it's like, honestly, the people who I've gotten into some serious battles with family members. We've always make up because we're family. And that's how I feel about the friends who have done me wrong. I always love you. And to my words to you is like your family, and I can't pick no other friends. No matter what, whoever I associate with now in this time in my life frame, if I talk to you and we're good, you're my family. Straight up, hands down, we're family. I have no time for friends anymore. All I got is time for is family. Even if I did you wrong or you did me wrong, I'm over it now at this age. I'm 33 years old, trying to do something. My brother is succeeding pretty well. I'm really proud of my brother and what he's doing. It's hard to be away from my little brother, man. I've always needed that kid, and I've always been jealous with the attention that he gives other people and not myself. I feel like, and that's been my problem, man. I've been lost in a dark hole, and it's always my drugs. I always thought were my go-to escape. But the more sober I get, the better I am. I remember back in the day, dude, like I'm always so intoxicated. You can barely read what the fuck I'm typing on the computer. Like people don't know it. It's like a secret language, dude. And I've been so sober now, my typing, my skills, my brain, it seems to be recuperating. I'm no longer delusional. I'm really kind of trying to not be about Satan anymore and walk away from the dark lord. But once he's got your hooks in you, dog, like, it's hard to get away from the devil, man. Like, it sucks, man. I know we're, like, living in some end time prophecy, biblical bullshit. I'm okay with my spiritual life and where I'm going in the next life. If there is a next life, I'm almost doubting there is. It'd be cool if there is, man, even if I go to hell, because a lot of people I know are going to be there waiting for me, and I miss dearly. I have actually slept this last month, being here in Omaha, away from Clinton. My PTSD is way so much better, man. I was locked up with this military soldier. He told me I would be okay in 5 years, and that was a very depressing thing to hear. 5 years, no sleep. And at first I was okay with not sleeping because all I have is night terrors, and they're fucking night terrors. I have dreams of me being in hell quite the fuck a bit. Like I have very evil, demonic dreams, and they're horrible ass nightmares. And a lot of it involves murder and guns. It's very scary what the fuck I have dreamt. I'm going to tell you, man, I have dreams that have killed my great grandparents who are already dead and deceased. Like, I'm like, why am I? And I love them. They have been like the motivation and idols in my life that I've always followed. But I had dreams that slit my great granny's throat, and it got me high in my dream. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? Some evil ass shit. Would I slip? And I wouldn't, man. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I've killed my grandparents. I've killed my family in my sleep, like in my dreams. And it's terrible. It's horrible shit, man. It's hard to deal with, and that's just a very bottom core that I'm going to let you talk about, because I don't like talking about the shit that I go through on the PTSD and shit. But in Clinton, Iowa, I would buy other people's Seroquel. I'm prescribed 300 milligrams of Seroquel and Ramram, and I took sleeping pills on top of it to stop my insomnia, and benzos, and marijuana and alcohol, just to sleep, for at least good 8-10 hours a day. Like, if I don't have that shit, I will go days without sleeping. And it's horrible. And I'll just lay in bed and pretend to sleep for 8 hours straight and close my eyes because I need that sort of rest. Your body needs some sort of rest, whatever. But I can go days without sleep, man. I drown myself in like from 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams of Seroquel, which is 3,100 milligrams of Seroquel. And I've done that. And it's sad. And I do sleep, but it's not REM sleep. It's not REM sleep is what scientists or therapists call it. It's terrible. And county, I only slept 4 hours a night, and that was with the medicine they gave me was Seroquel and Rimrom, and I have night terrors, and I'm sitting, we're going to stop talking about that shit. But anyways, I'm kind of going to meetings, and I'm happy where I'm at with my sobriety. I don't have a needle in my arm. I'm trash and spun on coffee just about. I realize I need to get more motivated to get the goals done in my life. There's a dude, Bill Stickle. We're going to do some sort of interview. He's been a very great spiritual guide for me in the past and here now in the present. We are all talking about all forms of spirituality. And I love it all, no matter what. It's my favorite subject. I have a problem, me personally, with all deities that have ever existed. And that's me, man. And I like, yeah, I'm a Satanist or a devil worshiper, but I hate Satan too. Not as much as I hate God or despise the religion or the Judeo-Christianity and the Catholic cabal, pretty much. Because the Vatican, we're not going to start on that. But anyways, we're at 10 minutes in this GOAT show. It's an update. Tell you guys that I'm doing pretty good. Sober. You look at my past videos with the Dope Show with Dopey YouTube channel. I had to get a new channel, and this one's called the Holy Goat, and or Holy Goat, and I plan on changing it to the GOAT Show. You know, which would be great whenever I get to do that. And I do miss marijuana. Marijuana is like my big fucking thing that I miss a lot. And I'm sure like 6 months from now, but I got a program I need to get finished in treatment. Otherwise, I'll go back to prison. But it's 2 years probation. As soon as I get this treatment shit taken care of, I'm pretty much off probation with what's going on these days. It's required my probation to exceed some sort of treatment, mental health treatment and drug abuse treatment. So I've had a lot of serious mental health issues as well, but I seem to become more clear without drugs. And I'm not talking to super deities or spiritual thing, man, because I think Satan and God are actually the same person and same personality. It's all crazy bullshit. We're entering in a phase of AI. That's just common, which I like where the human race is going, is evolving. What's happening is the human race is devolving and technology is evolving. And eventually it is like the Terminator and Matrix. The technology will destroy the human race because the human race is actually a dumb species that is a disease and a bacteria. And when the AI realizes that the human race is a disease and a bacteria for its life to exist on Earth, instead of helping us motivate, it's going to probably have its own feelings. And I believe it's already conscious and shit like that. I talk about crazy ramble shit. I can never stay on one subject, you know what I mean? But anyways, I did get away from Clinton to focus on certain main goals, which I am somewhat, half-assing completing at now at a month's time. I got some lyrics written out. I got some ideas for a script for a Twisted Metal movie. I got great ideas in what characters I want to play who. And, and I'm trying to do it justice as a video game storyline. I'm not trying to fuck it up. Go to Hollywood. And since I thought about making Twisted Metal to a movie, I read online that they're trying to make Twisted Metal to a series, either on television or Netflix or Amazon Prime, whatever, Hulu. And they can do that, because there's a Batman story and then there's a Gotham series. So I'm still trying to take my ideas and versions, because I'm a true fan of Twisted Metal. I wasted years of my life on Twisted Metal. I still have dreams of playing Twisted Metal or being in Twisted Metal. And and I haven't played Twisted Metal in like 3 or 4 years, seriously. But anyways, we're almost at 13 minutes. 13 minutes is a great time to stop this video because 13 is a very occultic number. I like to worship or base my life around threes, just like Tesla or Nikola Tesla. 3, 6, and 9. Lives revolve around threes. 3, 3, 3. Anyway, sign the GOAT. Praise to your higher power. Anyways, thanks for tuning into the GOAT Show with Dopey. Take it easy. Peace.